Alright, I'm here today, ready for my interview at Mills Fleet Farm Disburtution Center. And like I said, I'm just kinda gonna say this. Like I said this last night, I'm kind of hoping to get in here just because there'd be more money and a lot closer for me. Another thing is, I just, kind of want people to know that just like with what I was saying about with Shopco, like with Gordy's, what went wrong there is I was literally, I started it out actually in deli, then bakery, and then the bakery manager didn't like things. Yeah, I was already trained by Walmart with some bakery stuff, and she didn't like what I was doing. And when you had worked at a different Gordy's location and they tell you differently than Black River, well, it made it look really bad. So what she did, she moved Penny and I to produce without our okay. All because she thought we were going packaging way too slow. And then, yeah, I'll admit our first couple times in produce wasn't too bad, couple weeks, but then after a while, Mark started riding our butts and throwing things at us, saying that we had to fill it up a lot higher where we couldn't see around it when we were pushing. And I was just trying to say, I don't want to crush anything. And he kept yelling at us. And then when he finally hired his precious high school boys in July, I want to say, he said that they were doing better than Penny and I. And Penny told me this, that she inherited a house and she had to pay inheritance tax, basically, on that property to the Jackson County. She said if she didn't have to pay inheritance tax in Jackson County in the state of Wisconsin, she wouldn't have to pay taxes on that property. It would be hers free and clear at some point. Like I said, and then I guess, like, with Mark, he said, like, the high school boys, even though they missed quite a bit of days of work, that, they were angels. And here's the annoying thing Mark did. He would call me, and I'd be wearing my work clothes once in a while, telling me, just take the day off, don't come into work, have the day off, thank you. Or some days there was days where I was supposed to have been off. I was in my day off clothes, basically, sitting there, and then he calls me, and he would tell me to come into work all of a sudden. And I was like, okay, having to hurry up and get ready, So I literally had to hurry up and get ready for work. And taking off my day off clothes and putting on my work clothes. And hurrying to work. And being there within an hour or two. And there was days where, like I said, he would send us home, let us go home a lot earlier. And there was some other days where, like I said, which made me cry, is he didn't want us talking about any other store. He told us we're not allowed to shop at any other grocer. We're only allowed to shop at Gordy's. Or else. They never written me up, neither did Shopko for anything, I'll tell you that. But the store manager would always come over there wanting to talk. Yeah, Sean, yeah, well, I hate to say it, you're not too bright. And here, I wasn't taught very well with produce. I didn't know what to look at for quality and this and that. And they looked at me funny. And then I'm like, well, I don't buy fruits and vegetables, really. And they looked at me funny. Because it's like, I don't buy pickles, I don't buy cucumbers, I don't buy cabbage or lettuce. Mainly all I would buy is grapes, peaches, strawberries, oranges, apples. That's it. And when they found out, well, you don't really know how to tell with this stuff, they were looking at me funny. Always right in your butt. So you always had to sit there and kept cleaning if you wanted more hours. They wanted us to mop the floor and this and that, and he would holler at us if he seen any footprints. So we literally had to start at the entrance door and walk away to the back of the cooler and take the water out through there and dumping it. And then we had to go and literally, and then shut everything off, walk all the way around so there was no footprints like he wanted. And some of that was the floor was stained. I had to sit there and scraping at it like mad to the floor. And yeah, which I don't want to say this to people. It wasn't right, but still. And then in September of 2015, Mark goes and fires Penny completely just for stocking too slow. She didn't go back to the shop for weeks. She was now unemployed and her daughter working at Burger King. There was times where she told me that Gordy's was so bad where she was thinking about going back to Burger King for a job because she said she got way more hours at Burger King than at Gordy's, where we were getting only up to about 18 hours a week and getting paid every 2 weeks, just like Shopko Walmart does. So, and I guess like the other thing was like with that year, they knew that I was getting married and gonna move to Chippewa, so I put in for a transfer at Gordy's about in March so I could get into one of the Gordy's in Eau Claire or Chippewa Falls. Nope, they told me about on the last day after they told me I was going to get a transfer and this and that, I got a call from the Chippewa Commons Gordy's telling me, Levon, we are sorry that we have no job here for you. Good luck in your future endeavors. After I signed papers saying I was made full-time. I never quitted my job at Gordy's. I never gave them a 2-week notice. They just told me good luck in your future endeavors. And I was unemployed. Which I didn't take that so well because I was going to get married in so many days. And I'm like, now what do I do? Because I had plans that Arnie would have been still at Mega Co-op, which that year closed down completely. And that I would have been working at Gordy's up here and still had my job.